Oh, he's getting it now.
Hey everyone, welcome to Metal Custom. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to come out here and work on the cars. Went to the doctor yesterday and no x-rays, MRI, anything like that. She just took a basic look at it and said I probably just pulled a muscle down through here somewhere. So to just take it easy, she gave me some non-narcotic muscle relaxers and I'm taking some ibuprofen. So we'll see how that works. But I'm just dying to get back to work on this 62. So I'm not going to go back on the inside like we was. I would like to work on the outside of the car and get some more stuff done. So instead of doing something just super simple to get started, let's jump right in with something hard. We need to get the fuel inlet taken care of. Let me show y'all what we got to work with and what kind of dealings we're going to have to do to make that happen. Alright, as y'all can see, the fuel filler neck is right there, pretty much against the quarter panel. Then we have this housing here that has the door. And the overflow, well, I reckon you call it the overflow, but it's supposed to be at the bottom where rain comes in and go down and go out. And then you got the vent tube, so we've got to keep all that intact. But here's where my issue is. See where this filler neck's going? It's that square hole right up there above it. Yeah, that thing's going to be like right here. We cannot have it in this groove. We need to get that thing down here some. Try to get the hole about right here if we can. So what I'm going to try to do right quick is go ahead and get this flip back around and back on and see where we can get that. And we're going to raise the car up right quick and make sure that the bolts in the fuel tank are holding our fuel tube in correctly. And as y'all can see right there, we have verified that my hand's in the way and y'all can't see. Okay, we've verified that this is our tube right here and it is in there properly, and there is a bolt that's got the holder. So we are where we need to be, so let's go back up top. Alright guys, what I've done is here's our center where our neck's going to come through, and I took our piece here from the Mustang. This is all of our plastic and stuff that it hooks to, and basically just lined it up roughly about where it's going to be. And I'm going to take and just cut like this right here. We do not want to get up into this right here. That's going to cause a problem. We're going to have to get that neck down in here somewhere, and we're going to have to come across and cut some of that metal off of there as well. Let me go ahead and cut this right quick, and then we can get us a rough line to maybe get that thing in there, because right now I can't even get it in there. So let's cut it and see where we're at. Now that we've got our square cut out, y'all can see more of what's going on. As you can see, the filler neck's still too high. Even if we pull it as much as we can, it's still going to be too high and be up in this groove. See the door? And that's where the plastic goes in at. So, what we're going to have to do is come in here and cut this tube right here and take some out of it, get it all mounted up, and then put these back together. Alright guys, we got that cut out. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put it back in here. And there we go. And that's the way it goes. Alright, now what we're going to have to end up doing is bringing us a hose from here to there, and then from here to there, in order to hook them up. That's not a big deal at this point. At this point, we're just trying to get to where we can fit this thing in there. And it is, by all aspects, has been a total pain so far. Just like a room. Slide it in from here. And then let's see what we can wiggle jiggle and make fit. Alright, got it wiggled in there and put to place. That is where it's going to have to be. So now, what I've got to do is come in here with my marker and mark around that, and then cut that quarter out so that'll sit flush. And as you can see up there on top, we do have a little bit of a gap. I'm just going to try taking hand roll that metal over where it conforms to the quarter panel. And also, get to where we can see good here, I'm going to be taking this boot out. And it's tore up anyway. We'll just make another one once everything's done. We're going to have to cut more of this pipe on down to give us some room to be able to hook that up. So give me a few. I'm going to go ahead and mark that and cut it and take that stuff out, and we'll get that line back up and see how it looks before we go to grinding and welding. Alright guys, y'all can see that okay? Got all that cut out. Yeah, my cutting got a little jagged. That's okay. I've got some extra metal strips here that I can put in on the back side. And what I want to do now, go ahead and go through here and get several tacks. Get this where it's going to stay. And we got that one little clamp holding it. I got a magnet behind here holding it. So that should do the trick. But that's where we're going to end up at. So let me get this all welded up, and then we'll go from there. So far, so good. Well, I still got a lot of welding, a lot of grinding to do. But we got her in there, and I think it's all going to work out good. We'll come in here and clean up this cut whenever we build this lower quarter panel down here. But for now, that'll get us there. As soon as I get all that welded in, then we can go down inside and run our hoses down from our pipe section and get all of that stuff hooked back up. I'm not going to do any more on this here as far as welding or grinding right now, because what we need to do at this point, I reckon, is go ahead and get these bottoms of these quarter panels made. And I went ahead and marked out a wheel well top here where I can cut that. What I did, I went from this line here on the Mustang piece, and then I used the arch off the Mustang to draw that line. That's basically 4 inches away all the way around. But I'll go ahead and get that cut out. And then the way I think we'll do this is in 3 pieces. We'll do like our first piece here, our second, and then our flare that comes down over a little bit. The biggest thing that we're going to have to conquer here is the body line, because we have body line here, and y'all see this? No, y'all can't. There you go. See when this body line comes down through here, we're going to have to do something with it, which we'll just see what we can do with it. Maybe we can come up with a die or something for the bead roller to make that body line for us. But when we get to that point, we'll just get over there and grab us some scrap metal, do some practicing, and see what we can come up with. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this cut out, and then we'll probably just start up front with a small piece and get that planned out, and then get to where we can do that body line. Alright guys, here's what I've come up with so far. I know I got some more tweaking on it to do. But I think I got this figured out here, how to get that roundness there. The first thing I did was made this line to off of this line here. Then I just used my brake to give me a bend there. Then I took this piece here over to the bender, and I just chucked it up down in here, put a little pressure on it, then just hand bent to get that roundness using a piece of 2-inch pipe. And now for the rest of it, I'm just going to hand bend it like this curve here. I'll just go over to a big piece of pipe and keep putting pressure down and rolling it across, and that should get that one. Let's do that and see if we can get that line a little straighter. And here's what I'm talking about. I just got a piece of 3-inch buffer pipe, and all I'm going to do is just put pressure on this here to roll back and forth with it. As you can see, that puts us a little bit of a curve in there. Let's check that. A little more. You see how it's rolling that a little bit? Got that pretty dang close. Alright, now what we need to do is, you see I've drawn some lines here. We need to get this rolled down just a little bit. We'll hit this with the pipe across here. Just a little roll, and then a really sharp roll to get under this lip right here. Alright y'all, this is what I ended up with. Of course I made it, so I'm going to say it doesn't look bad at all. What I want to do is go through here, like all through here is really flat, and I'll get some tacks on it, get some tacks, stop here, push this out, and as I get everything out where it needs to be, I'll get tack welds. Like all of that looks great right there, but as we get down here, it needs to push in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and run all them tacks through there and get that done, and then we'll see how it looks. Well, all in all, guys, I got to say I'm happy with the way that turned out. Of course, more welding, more grinding, a lot of body work to be done. But that doesn't look bad at all. Alright, well let's keep on keeping on. Alright, since we have that one done, yes, I did get that lip right here pushed up, pulled in two, and welded really well. So that was pretty much done. So I went ahead and cut me a piece for the back. And guys, you could use a piece of tape to keep you a good straight line. I mean, I'm sure the tire's not really throwing it off that much. I bought it, pulled the tape, blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty much where a line's going to be. And the way I'm going to do this, I just come down and we'll have a dead corner right there. Yeah, that's going to be fun to form out, but it is what it is, and I think the look will be good. Alright, well let's get to working on this piece. Alright guys, here's what I've got so far. Yeah, I might make this thing in like 3 pieces. Well, I was wondering watching all them shows where the guys use so many pieces when they're doing custom work. Well, I just figured out why. Yeah, I got a little bit off right here with my cutting. Don't know what happened. That's right, I can fill in. I mean, metal's metal. You get it welded and ground down. So no stress there. But I mean, I got me a good line. Got my curve. Got my line across there. Looking good. I have to make this piece separate because the way that it curves and has that kick in it. But that's going to be fun to make. And I'm making this piece here separate that rolls down under and then hooks all into this. But right now I'm going to go ahead and give me some welds on this right here where it's held in place really well. And then I'll start on the other pieces. Well guys, I did get that piece made. I know it's hard to tell, but I do have a curve in it here. It is sunken in, and there is a line there. It's just some of the weld gobbled it up. But at least I got that. Now all I like is this bottom piece here, which is giving me a pain. So I've got On this video, I'm going to say about 12 hours worth in on this car so far. And well, don't look like a lot for 12 hours, does it? But it is what it is. Well guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it for this one. I don't want to make the videos too long. I'm going to try to get back out here tomorrow. Continue working on this quarter, try to get it finished up, and then go to the other side. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm tickled to death to get back out here and be able to work. But my arm does not feel that bad, but I am taking it easy on it per doctor's directions. But hey, at least I'm getting to get out here and I'm getting some stuff done, and it's not looking too bad. Well, everyone, again, appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you would, drop us some comments. If you're able, hit us up on Patreon. And please, like, share, and subscribe. Again, thank y'all. And until the next one, I hope that everyone has a fantastic day.